Hey guys, welcome to week number 7 of Christian Ethics. And this week, like we've been talking about, we've been doing a lot of reading leading up to this point, and moving into these last couple of weeks anyway, we're going to be working on what's leading to our final project. And this week, it's the assignment of the annotated bibliography. And so just a few things. I know that this is listed out in the assignment instructions, but then also again in the rubric. But I would like to spend just a few minutes describing to you the expectations for the annotated bibliography and what this actually is and what it means. The first thing that you need to do in the annotated bibliography is you need to develop a very good solid topic and thesis. And so if you're going to say, for example, in the list there of topics in the assignment description, but also in the week number 7, if you look in the documents, there should be a list of proposed topics that you can develop a specific thesis from. So if you need help with this, consult the last several chapters of the book where it describes some of these different ethical issues, but also that folder in week number 7, and then the list that's also in the assignment instructions. This can help you develop a good solid thesis and topic. So for example, if you're going to be using vaccine development for Christians, you need to be talking about this, but then specifically not only the issues surrounding this and what seems to be, at least for some, controversial, but you need to develop a clearly defined topic and thesis. And one good rule of thumb that I would suggest is this: can you in one sentence give and describe what you're trying to prove in your paper? And so this should be hopefully the main argument, the main goal, and something that you should be shooting for is, in one sentence, can you describe what you're trying to do in the work of your paper? So that's the first thing, is getting a topic and stating a topic for the annotated bibliography. Very, very important. We don't want just a list of 7 books and 7 different resources that you're going to use. You have to do 3 specific things, and the first is develop a topic. The second is to develop a list, the actual bibliography of books, resources, places that you're going to go to develop this topic. And so within each source, you need to do 3 specific things. You need to summarize it, you need to assess it, and then you need to reflect it. So in summary, what's the main argument? What's the point of this article or this book? Assess it. How is it going to be useful? And then the third thing is to then reflect on it. And this, I believe, is one of the most important parts of writing a paper as you gather the sources, is how are you, throughout this work of your paper, going to use this? What specific quotes, what specific ideas are developed in an article as you reflect on this, and how are you going to specifically quote those or use those ideas in your own work? So a very, very important part that you include all 3 of those things as the annotation for each source. Again, look at the rubric, look at the description. We're going to be specifically grading on this, so don't just give a list of books and then be done with it. So you need to do the annotation, including those 3 specific things: a summary, an assessment, but then also, and then a reflection at the end. So those 3 things need to be included. And then the last thing that you need to do on the annotated bibliography is to summarize your learning. What have you learned through this? What have you learned through researching these sources, and can you state that? And so this week, if you need any help developing your topics, if you need help developing a specific thesis as you begin your research, reach out to me, email me. Would love to set up a time that we could meet online to help you develop these things and these thoughts as you come up with a topic and thesis for your paper and work your way through the sources. I would challenge you, finish strong. We've got 2 weeks left here. Some work that we need to do, some things that we need to get done as you make your way toward the end of the course. Finish strong. And again, I'm here to help you with anything that you might need. Look forward to this week, and hope you have a good week studying Christian ethics and researching for your paper.